Hello, I'm Vincent White. I'm an employment attorney, and today we are answering publicly posted questions on abo.com, trying to help people out who need answers from an employment attorney. Here's our first question of the day. Can you be fired after having an affair with your boss just because his wife found out? And here's the body of the question. I began a relationship with my boss. He and his wife are having marriage problems. Obviously, certainly, right? That makes sense. That tracks. We had a consensual relationship up until his wife found out, and he abruptly fired me and said it is due to COVID. But it was really because his wife didn't want me there anymore. Now I have no job and no way to take care of my kids. Can I get unemployment, and is it legal for him to do this? So, always speak to a local employment attorney, but certainly I would think you can qualify for unemployment. I mean, it sounds like you've done nothing wrong. And then I think people are going to come down different ways on this idea, right? Some people are going to tell you, oh, it's at-will employment. You can be fired for any non-discriminatory reason. I look at it differently. I look at it as you are being terminated because your intimate relationship, which was mutually consensual, ended, right? So he was abusing, in my opinion, a position of power. He was your boss. That's a disparate level of power in the situation. So although you were consenting, he was abusing his power. And then the relationship ends and he just doesn't want you around anymore. So he terminates you because he abused his position of power over you to have this relationship with you. I would view that as a potential claim. Now it's a very loose understanding based on your question, based on what you've posted here. I don't have a full understanding, but I would say I would feel rather strongly that you have a claim, that you've been wronged, and there's more to this than just him claiming COVID. Now, if it's true, if he had to fire everybody because of COVID, that might not be a claim, right? But if what you're saying is accurate and he's not doing that, he's only letting you go because the relationship ended, at that point, I would think you do have a claim. I would think that would be potentially viable, and I think would certainly be worth speaking to employment attorneys about. Now, it's a very broad answer, and I know that. It's based on what I have here in the question. I would encourage you to speak to employment attorneys to really have in-depth conversations, really get a good feel, like what can you expect to come from this case? What could you hope to come from this case? What are your tactical options? What are the risks? You should be fully armed with all of that information before you act. But in my opinion, he's wronged you, and you should get paid. I hope this helps. Good luck.